So we've got two things to celebrate today. The Doctor Who trailer and England bringing the World Cup home here to Britain. It's going to be a fantastic time for us here in this country.
England aren't going to the World Cup.
What do you mean?
We lost the semi-final. We're not in the World Cup anymore. And we lost against Belgium at the weekend.
I thought that was just to kick around to kind of get ready.
No, we lost. We can't advance any further. Are you all right? Anyway, Doctor Who trailer though.
Yeah, Doctor Who trailer. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait till it comes on during the match. We're going to watch that and give you our first impressions of the trailer. And we'll see you very, very shortly.
The player rater is up and running for the final time. Check out the BBC Sports website or app. The Open Championship.
We waited a year for that!
Loosely commentary on 5 Live and highlights each night on BBC Two.
Oh my god!
More sport coming up very soon.
I think the internet's just about to explode.
August the 2nd.
Well, what do you think of that then?
Well, okay. First reaction, considering we've had the World Cup and it was in the middle of the World Cup, okay, France go on to win it 4-2, okay, lots of good goals. And my initial reaction to the Doctor Who piece was, well, they had a perfect opportunity for an open goal and they missed. I couldn't quite understand what I was watching, so I've had to watch it a couple of times now. But it's actually a little bit more interesting than it actually looks on first viewing. What have you done to that can?
Definitely not a Coke can.
Okay. So, I don't know. There's an awful lot going on in that piece that, on first viewing, just looks like a group of people hanging about and a bit of special effects, and up pops Jodie Whittaker at the end of the scene. However, when you watch it again a bit more carefully, you see that everything, the breakfast food, the pizza, and the newspaper, all have some kind of time reversal thing happening to them, which, I don't know, I think has something to do with going back to basics. It's almost like we're starting again.
Because you saw his food be replenished from what he ate. We also saw the pizza get refixed. And one that isn't as obvious as the other two is Bradley Walsh's newspaper turns into the 1981 Beano edition. Which
You geek, how did you know that?
Because it said Beano 1981.
I didn't spot that, sorry. So,
and I'm not that much of a nerd that I can tell what Beano is just by looking at it.
Okay. But I bet you if I showed you what Marvel comic it was, you'd say, oh, that's issue 461. Anyway, we digress. So,
no.
We're talking about the trailer. But yeah, it's almost saying that, you know, we're either resetting... Because, I mean, the special effect was almost like the cracks in time. I felt
sort of the whitey
with energy
colour.
and stuff, but also harking back to if you remember the original trailer last year before they announced that Jodie Whittaker was coming out, was all the glowing key and that was the same sort of effect. It's very difficult to break it. I mean, the cinematography was good.
It's very more, as we said before in our discussion. It's more cinematic than before. So what Chris Chibnall's doing is, instead of making it sort of TV, he's taking sort of cinematography into it.
You shouldn't drink Coke. Not Coke. You shouldn't
Cola.
drink fizzy drinks whilst making a video. It's not a good idea.
Probably not.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot to take from that, other than I'm pretty sure it's some kind of either rewind in the plot. I don't think that's the case here. Or that you're going to feel like it's something more traditional, a bit more like classic Who, I think.
They also chose to use clips of the football. So in the background of, I do believe in the cafe with Bradley Walsh, he sat with his newspaper, and in the background you see Rio Ferdinand on screen, and he says a line, something along the lines of, "This is a great team we've got here."
Yeah.
Now, I don't think that was accidental. I think that was a deliberate use of the word team.
No, it's... but it is interesting that with all the other stuff that's come out, when you saw the logo, the new logo came out with the TARDIS flying from left to right, and then you've got the silhouette of Jodie Whittaker looking to the right, which is looking to the future. But all of this was about taking things to the past. Now, whether that's a subplot or anything, I don't know. I don't think so. I just think it's a statement to say we're going to look backwards on this. Maybe they're going to bring more classic Who monsters in, or maybe they're going to maybe the style of it's going to be more like that.
There's one thing that I noticed right at the end when you've got the sort of exploding background. You've got the red crystals going through.
Yes.
You notice that's the same sort of red crystal that's on the end of her sonic screwdriver now, as well.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
good point.
I catch.
Of course, if you didn't know that was a bit of a spoiler, because obviously there were some pictures leaked and a little bit of footage leaked a few weeks ago. Leaked. Well, they've taken somebody to court over it. So
there must have been leaks then. So there we go.
They were definitely leaked. Yeah. So for now, that's about it. Really, we can't really say anything else. We were pretty shocked. We were expecting the odd clip of what was going to be coming out, but they've kept that close to their chest.
Yeah.
Typical of how Chris Chibnall's been running this since he took over. So not a lot left to say, really. So all I will say is that this video has been cobbled together because obviously this came as a bit of a surprise that this was going to happen today. And we were planning to begin and start our series of reviews very shortly on our main camera. So this has been shot straight off our phone, just to kind of put it together for you today. But coming soon, we are doing some reviews. We are going back to the beginning of New Who, 2005, and reviewing all episodes. Amongst other things, we'll do other stuff as well. But we're going to review them from right back from the start. Because how old were you when it started? 4. He was 4 years old when I dragged him to watch Doctor Who. So it'll be interesting to see how you felt back then, and of course...
There are some episodes I haven't seen since I came. I haven't really managed to go back and watch everything.
Anyway, that's about it for now. So, signing off. Until next time, be safe.